Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabanz, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So today we got a pretty good show for you guys here, but before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. My handle is CTABANZ. Let's get into today's topic. So we're going to be talking about JJ Redick. JJ Redick, I believe, is currently outside of the honeymoon phase. Last year, he was in the honeymoon phase. People were afraid to criticize him. They were talking about the Lakers see the next Pat Riley and JJ Redick. You had guys talking about, man, I saw JJ Redick at the gas station. He was watching film at the gas station. Like, what the hell does that even mean? Like, and? So, because if an NBA coach goes to the gas station and just decides to pump gas and maybe make a phone call, he's not serious about his work. Like, what are we talking about? What does that mean, right? Oh, JJ just so passionate and this and this and this. I'm like, okay. I said you can say all of that and do all of this stuff and all of these antics, but at a certain point, if you're not producing results, that people don't care. People don't care about all this extra stuff that you guys are talking about. So JJ, you can see, especially during losses, struggles with communicating with the media. And you see he really struggles with controlling his emotions. I want to say a part of him seems like a little brat. A little bit of him seems like a little brat, like a kid that just didn't get what he wanted and just starts acting out. That's number one. Some of it also seems performative. And I think that it's a little bit childish because you're the head of the Lakers organization. For goodness sakes, corral your emotions, man. Pull yourself together. You don't need to wear your emotions on your sleeve that when the team is doing well, you're all smiles and chuckles and giggles. And then when they're doing badly, you just look like you just lost a big, like, you know, your box of chocolates or something. Like, it's just ridiculous, right? Like that, after a while, that begins to wear thin. It's no longer cute. It's no longer, oh, he's passionate. It looks ridiculous, right? You have that as well. But you can also see that during Laker losses, JJ Redick looks genuinely stressed out because I think he thought that this was a podcast. That, oh, if we just talk X's and O's and da-da-da-da, if I come up with these great schemes, that these guys are going to execute it. No. Beyond coming up with great schemes and all of that, getting the players to do it is also something else. And JJ, on more than one occasion, has basically alluded to the idea of his team is dumb. He said in many different ways he has low IQ basketball players. He said that. How they forget out-of-bound plays, a whole bunch of other stuff. He'll tell them to run this play, then flip it on the other side. They can't figure it out. He's basically saying a lot of these guys that he coaches are dumb. That's also not going to work well. It's not going to work well. It's just not, right? But one of the people that feels like JJ Redick will eventually crack under the pressure of coaching the Lakers is Bill Simmons. Bill Simmons believed that JJ Redick, he's just not going to be able to deal with this going on for much longer. But before we get into what Bill Simmons had to say, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports with over 10 million members. Prize Picks makes it easy to get real money action on the sports and players you love. You pick more or less on at least 2 for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. For example, this week I'm really looking forward to some of these upcoming games. This week I'm picking Stephen Curry for more than 29 points. I'm picking Kevin Durant for more than 27 points. I'm picking Giannis Antetokounmpo for more than 12 rebounds. And I'm picking Luka Doncic for more than 8 assists. If you're like me and you like to play safe, you'll love Prize Picks' new feature, Flex Plays. It's the safest way to play. You can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. Plus, you can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. On top of this, Prize Picks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money as quick as in 15 minutes. So download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. All right, so what we want to do is we want to play what Bill Simmons had to say here. I want you guys to listen to his analysis, and we're going to come back and continue on. Take a listen to Bill Simmons here.
I'm just going to say this is not a 22-11 team. I don't think they think they're a 22-11 team. JJ seems like he's ready to start drinking on the sidelines during these games. The vibes are just very strange.
Yeah, they have. I'm looking at their last 15 games. I mean, they have won over their expected statistical profile all year long. Like over the last 15 games, they're 8-7. That's pretty good. But their net rating is -5, and they have the worst defense in the Western Conference outside of Utah in that time period. Like they are. I don't know how they're doing it. Obviously, when they win, they have some great offensive weapons to credit. But dude, when you see the defensive numbers of the Los Angeles Lakers, this screams lottery to me. I mean, when you're down there on defense, it's very hard to even make the playoffs. They are maybe the best shooting team in the NBA, and they get to the free throw line more than anybody. But even with those two incredible things I just said, they're 500. They model like a 500 team, and somehow, to your earlier point, they're 22-11.
Their last 15 games, they're -4.9 offensive rating, which is 5th worst in the league. The teams behind them are Sacramento, Indiana, Utah, and Washington.
Yeah.
Like, think about that. New Orleans has a better net rating with them. Defensively, they are 29th in the last 15 games. Like, this is like, you're losing any playoff round you play with how bad they are on defense. And they don't seem really happy either. So there you go. Number 10, Cleveland. I feel like we've talked about them every week on the pod.
Excellent. So you heard what he had to say. What are my thoughts about it? I would agree with him. And I think that that's something that will lead you to getting fired. Again, after a while, it's not cute anymore. After a while, people don't find it to be loving and they don't care, right? They don't care. And what JJ will discover is that people will not come to the defense of him. LeBron is not going to come to the defense of him. His media members are not going to come to the defense of him. His fans are not going to, because at the end of the day, they're going to cover for LeBron. They're going to cover for him. So you're going to have to figure it out on your own, buddy. You're going to have to figure it out. But this thing of pouting and shouting and doing all this slamming clipboards, that is not, it doesn't work. It just looks like somebody that's in over his head. That's what it looks like. It looks like someone that is in over his head and someone that hasn't realized, bro, you're not on a podcast. You're coaching the Lakers and you can't talk your way into W's. Trying to sound didactic in post-game interviews doesn't matter. You interviewing me, you lecturing media members on basketball and using extreme basketball jargon doesn't fucking matter. What matters is, are you getting the W's? That's what matters. All that other extra stuff is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. People want to see results at the very end of the day. Go look at Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson was just up there trying to explain basketball to you and talk. He knows basketball. I don't have to sit up here and explain it to you. The results spoke for themselves. And I feel like JJ is doing a lot of talking and let me say this. The Lakers are going to be playing some pretty bad teams in the next 5 games now. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have the Kings, Hawks, Hornets, Trailblazers. Then they'll play the Portland Trailblazers, Nuggets, Clippers, Mavs. They better win those games. And if they lose, no one wants to hear all of this stuff in a locker room and, oh, it's my fault. They don't care, bro. At the end of the day, results are all that matter. That's my take on it. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts in the comment section. We catch you on the next show. Peace.